and welcome to episode 29 of Anime and Us Other. I'm TJ.
And I'm Shawn.
And this is the review show that reviews anime movies, sometimes, I don't know, whatever.
Alright guys, PC issues. So, Super Android 13.
Dragon Ball Z movie.
Came out, release date Japan, July 11th, 1992. 46 minutes running time. Obviously, Akira Toriyama.
Tang disagrees with you.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, I don't think he can get upstairs. Give me a second.
So, as Shawn takes care of his cat, it was, he said it was released in 1992. It is known in Japan as Extreme Battle 3 Great Super Saiyans. And you're back.
Sorry, Tang's an old man cat. He's like 15, and he can't jump over the doggy gate that we have to get upstairs.
Yep.
So I gotta help him out.
Yep. So I did the Japanese
cool
title. I don't know if you said anything else.
Extreme Battle, 3 Great Super Saiyans. Saiyajins. That's incorrect.
Whatever. Anyway.
Oh, there it is. Saiyajin.
Saiyajin. Whatever.
So, like, Super Saiyan is the English translation, but, like, if you're reading the Japanese version, it's Saiyajin.
Oh, I got you. Gotcha.
Alright, so, Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah, I guess we
Trunks is in it. And future Trunks. And Gohan can go Super Saiyan. So, like, the timeline's really f***ing weird here. Because if Gohan can go Super Saiyan, then Gohan and Goku are supposed to be constantly in Super Saiyan form, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're not, then Gohan should be able to go Super Saiyan 2, and Goku should be dead. But he's not.
Well, this also apparently happened after Android 7 and 18 killed Dr. Gero.
So the timing, it just doesn't fit.
The timing is really broken in this one. And if it was at that time, Trunks should be in the past. In the future, I mean. Because he went back. This was before Goku had his heart problems.
No, this would be after that.
No.
Goku, I just watched through. Goku had his heart problems at the very beginning of the Android, before 17 and 18 woke up.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I normally I probably wouldn't remember, but I just watched it all. Trunks would be there, and he's the older version after being in the hyperbolic time chamber with Vegeta.
I guess Trunks was there with the androids, but I thought he was there because of Cell.
He didn't know about Cell. He only knew 17 and 18.
Okay.
He figured out about Cell later on, and then towards the end of Cell, at the very end, he went back to the future to kill Cell.
So is this are Android 17 and 18 still driving around killing people in this?
I guess.
Because that's what it seems like.
But again, it doesn't make any sense, because either Gohan should be able to go Super Saiyan 2 because it's post-Cell and Goku should be dead, or they should be in constant Super Saiyan form. Like, there's no in-between here.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway, do the premise.
Apparently, Dr. Gero made a copy of his brain for a computer that can, like, essentially be him and thinks it's him, and builds androids to kill
Right,
Goku.
so that was...
And that's the premise.
I mean, that if you watch Dragon Ball Z, you got that premise.
Well, Dr. Gero... Well, you watch Dragon Ball, you know who Dr. Gero is. He's a scientist that creates androids.
Yeah.
Well, really, cyborgs. Some of them are androids, but the human mesh is a cyborg.
My question is, why did 13, 14, and 15 wake up?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was just time to wake up. The computer could have woke him up. Because the computer made him.
And why did he wake them up after he woke 17 and 18?
Well, Gero didn't wake him up. The computer did. The computer is a copied version of his brain.
Right. So, but that had been programmed to...
Not programmed. It's a copied version of his brain.
Yeah, I know.
So it's acting on its own.
Okay, whatever. I'm done arguing with you.
Right? I don't have to tell you. That's how they explained it.
This is a stupid one. I'm sorry.
It is dumb, but it's also like a fun... It's just on. And it kind of brought back the 90s metal music.
Oh, yeah, it did. But, like... Why did he create an android that looks like a little...
The computer created it.
Well, okay, why did the computer create a little Jamaican guy?
Maybe there's a f***ing flaw in the system. This little Jamaican dude that has like a bottle of whiskey or something he's drinking.
Yeah, do androids drink?
Well, I mean, they're really cyborgs, so yeah.
But, okay, here's another question. Are these actually cyborgs?
Oh, I actually think they're actually androids.
These ones seem like they'd be actual androids because of how...
maybe it's just a quirk. Maybe he's not actually drinking anything.
He's just drinking an empty bottle?
Maybe it's oil.
Okay. Oh, whatever. So you got the little Jamaican guy, the most bland android we ever seen before, 14. I don't even remember.
Oh, just like I think he was big and slightly blue.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
And then we have
13.
We have Trucker 13.
And they even make a joke about him. With the trucker hat and everything.
So silly. And so, here's another question. So, obviously, it's a Dragon Ball Z movie. Everything's going fine, and then androids attack, and they have to stop the androids. That's
a lot of people die.
Yeah, that's the premise. But, so...
The one really interesting thing is that Goku didn't beat everybody. Usually in these movies, not always, but usually Goku beats all the bad guys.
No, he usually beats the main guy, and then Piccolo usually kills the henchmen. And I would argue the 14 and 15 are henchmen.
Oh, yeah.
So, here's my question. Each android iteration, you're supposed to get better, so why is 14 and 15 significantly weaker than 13?
It doesn't make any sense at all.
You would think...
Well, I mean, they're made in a batch.
You would
like 17 isn't... 17 and 18. Like, 18 isn't significantly stronger than 17. They're pretty equal.
Yeah, but there was the difference is they were kind of twins that were kidnapped.
Yeah, well, I think the whole 13, 14, 15, or is it 12? I don't know.
No, it's 13,
I think
14,
they were
15.
made at the same batch. So, like, their power levels are roughly around the same. Maybe
But they're not
13's
because 13's significantly better. Why create weaker androids as later models?
But again, maybe they didn't.
No,
like, it's not like you start making 13 and you finish it before you start making 14.
Okay, so say things played out a little differently in Flight and say, I don't know, 14 and 13 got destroyed. Would 15 absorb the
probably
cartridges? Or was it just 13 that absorbs his fallen androids and turns into a big blue monster?
Maybe whoever survives sees the parts and absorbs them.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they go Super Saiyan. It's kind of cool.
And so they're fighting 13, 14, and 15. Well, 13...
I think 15's the guy with the mohawk in the Cell Saga.
No, that's 16.
That's 16. Okay, 15.
Yeah, it's 13, 14. I know
right.
My numbers.
Okay. You know your androids.
I know my androids. I know who number 8 is, and I know 13 through 18.
Okay.
Because 8 is Frankenstein from Dragon Ball.
Have you seen the new Super movie?
No.
There's new androids.
I'm sure there are. I don't know who 1 through 7 are, though. They need to go back and tell me who they are.
I guess Dragon Ball, maybe?
Well, that's where we found out who 8 is.
Oh.
8 is, if in Dragon Ball, he's a Frankenstein.
Oh, 1 through 7 is failures, I guess.
Yeah. And then what happened to 9 through 12?
Failures, too. Not relevant enough for Goku to fight him.
Okay. I don't know. It seems like it's weird that they keep skipping around.
Yeah.
But anyway.
They go Super Saiyan and Goku wins.
Well, there's a little more to it than that. Because
it's not that much more. It's only 46 minutes.
Well, they start fighting yeah, it's a short. They're all from 46 minutes.
Bardock was like an hour.
We'll get to the two next two coming up because I have issues. But like,
I was gonna fall asleep. Go ahead.
Is Bardock or Brawley?
Bardock.
Okay. So they fight 13 and 14 to destroy 13 and 14, but they're out in the Arctic, and for some reason, Vegeta is just in the Arctic.
Well, I'm sure he was like sensing their power levels. And
they're androids.
They can sense Goku powering up and destroying shit.
Okay, but then he gets in the fight, and then all of a sudden Piccolo's just in the Arctic now too.
Well, that makes sense. Piccolo's always out in a wasteland somewhere.
That's true, but that's like
it would make a little more sense if Tien and Chaozu were there because they're usually in the Arctic.
So my question is: does Piccolo literally just sit back and watch the fight until Gohan's about to die, and then he decides he's going to go in?
No, Gohan,
because that's what happens in every movie.
Yeah, maybe.
And does Goku destroy Android 13 with the Spirit Bomb again in this one?
I think he put the Spirit Bomb inside himself. Was that this one? Pretty sure that was this one.
That had to be this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that had to be this one. But yeah, so it's same old. Goku steals the win using the Spirit Bomb after he takes everyone's power.
I mean, that was a pretty cool iteration of it. At least they did something a little bit different.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know. It's just it felt out of place in a lot of spaces.
Oh yeah,
and
it's a TV special.
I know it, but this one was like egregious in its timeline.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like Akira Toriyama didn't write it. It was just the people that make the anime. They were like, "Oh, let's make something for the TV." So it's not like there's a quote unquote great mind behind it, which is tough for me to say after watching Super.
I mean, if you like Trunks, you like Vegeta.
Yeah, I like Trunks a lot. And that's one of my favorite iterations of Trunks.
Does Gohan fight a lot? I don't think he fights a lot in this one.
He fights a bit. He goes Super Saiyan. Yeah. There was the 3 Super Saiyans for a little bit.
But wasn't it Vegeta, Goku, and Trunks?
Was it? I thought Gohan went Super Saiyan.
I don't think he did. I think it was Vegeta, Goku.
Gohan goes Super Saiyan in the next one.
Yeah, no. And Bardock.
Yeah.
But Broly's next.
No, Gohan goes Super Saiyan. He goes Super Saiyan in one of these first 2 movies. I can't remember which.
It might be Broly.
Maybe.
Because it takes all of them to be Broly, but we'll get to that.
Alright, guys.
But yeah.
As far as movies, I mean, it's fairly average, I guess.
Yeah, I mean...
Had fun fight scenes.
I would say it's better than Lord Slug and the one cooler movie we didn't really... So I wouldn't say it's the weakest of them all.
Not the strongest.
But it's not the strongest either. But it's towards the bottom, I would say, actually.
Alright, guys.
Yeah. Next episode, we're going to cover Broly.